Enoch, in one of his extraordinary visions, had the unique opportunity to visit the Garden of Eden, the place where humanity first walked and the infamous episode of the forbidden fruit occurred. But what exactly was this fruit? The answer may surprise you, as the true nature of this ancient mystery is often misunderstood. Welcome to Biblical Secrets Revealed, where we delve into the depths of Scripture, uncovering hidden truths and fascinating stories that challenge what you think you know. If you're passionate about exploring the profound layers of biblical wisdom, consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content. In one of his extraordinary visions, Enoch witnessed the Garden of Eden, where humanity first walked and the infamous episode of the forbidden fruit occurred. The question remains, what exactly was this fruit? Over the centuries, theories have ranged from the fruit being an apple to more symbolic interpretations, such as the representation of a deeper moral or spiritual act. This video begins a journey into unraveling this mystery by exploring insights from the Book of Enoch. Enoch's writings offer a direct clue to the identity of the mysterious fruit, as well as a broader perspective on the events surrounding it. Alongside this, we will discuss other interpretations that have emerged over time. To set the stage, the Bible in Genesis introduces Eve as the first woman, created from Adam's rib, symbolizing the origin of human bonds. Eve, however, was tempted by the serpent, described as cunning and often associated with Lucifer, the fallen angel. Yet, the Book of Enoch offers a different perspective. It suggests that the serpent may not have been Lucifer but one of the fallen angels. Specifically, Enoch names a figure called Gadrel, who led humanity astray, introduced Eve to the forbidden fruit, and taught men the instruments of death and warfare. This revelation expands the traditional understanding of the story, adding depth to the mystery of the Garden of Eden and humanity's fall. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating narrative, uncovering hidden truths and exploring its implications for humanity. The Book of Enoch offers a unique perspective on the Garden of Eden narrative, specifically on the serpent that tempted Eve. According to Enoch, it was not Lucifer, as traditionally believed, but a fallen angel named Gadrel, or Gadrel, who played the direct role in leading Eve astray. Gadrel, taking the form of the serpent, introduced Eve to the forbidden fruit and taught humanity about weapons and instruments of death. This revelation reshapes the traditional understanding of Eve's temptation, suggesting a broader involvement of the fallen celestial beings. Eve, living in the paradise of the Garden of Eden, knew God's command not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, as it would bring death. However, Gadrel approached Eve with cunning, questioning, "Did God really say you cannot eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve, unaware of Gadrel's deceptive intentions, engaged in conversation. This interaction ultimately led to the first act of disobedience, marking humanity's deviation from divine instruction. This retelling highlights the complexities of the temptation and the role of celestial beings in shaping human history, emphasizing the broader consequences of defiance and the importance of vigilance against subtle deceptions. According to the Book of Enoch, the serpent that deceived Eve was Gadrel, or Gadrel, a fallen angel from Lucifer's entourage, who used cunning half-truths to tempt her. When Gadrel told Eve, "You will not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like gods, knowing good and evil," he appealed to her desire for wisdom and power. By presenting disobedience as the path to enlightenment, Gadrel deceived Eve into eating the forbidden fruit and sharing it with Adam, leading to humanity's fall. The question remains, what was this fruit that opened Adam and Eve's eyes to the knowledge of good and evil? The Bible does not describe it in detail, leaving much to interpretation. The Book of Enoch provides additional insight. Enoch, a righteous man who walked with God and was taken directly to heaven, was given unique visions and access to celestial realms. Among his revelations, Enoch was brought to the Garden of Eden itself, the place of humanity's first dwelling before their expulsion. The Book of Enoch offers a deeper perspective on the fruit, the temptation, and its consequences, inviting readers to ponder the complexities of the story. Gadrel's role in introducing humanity to forbidden knowledge and teaching them the tools of death and warfare underscores the far-reaching impact of this initial act of disobedience. Stay tuned for further exploration into Enoch's writings, as we delve into the mysteries of Eden, the forbidden fruit, and the profound lessons they hold for humanity. Enoch is one of the rare individuals who, after humanity's fall, had the opportunity to witness and describe the Garden of Eden. Guided by angels, Enoch journeyed through celestial and earthly realms, providing detailed accounts of this extraordinary place. In his visions, Enoch described the garden as a lush paradise, teeming with life and beauty. He recounted traveling through a desert mountain range, where streams flowed abundantly, forming clouds and dew that nourished the surrounding environment. Moving eastward, Enoch discovered valleys filled with aromatic trees, exhaling the fragrances of incense, myrrh, and cinnamon. Among these were trees with appearances and aromas akin to almond trees, whose resin produced a scent sweeter than any known perfume. Enoch's descriptions include groves of trees with fragrances like galbanum and the resin of aloe trees, enriching the mystique of the garden. He spoke of mountains covered in fragrant foliage and valleys that seemed untouched by time. These vivid accounts suggest that Enoch was exploring various parts of the Garden of Eden, emphasizing its otherworldly splendor. This detailed exploration offers a rare glimpse into what the Garden of Eden might have looked like, a place of unparalleled beauty and divine craftsmanship. Through Enoch's perspective, we see a world filled with life, fragrance, and mysticism, underscoring the profound loss humanity experienced after its expulsion. Enoch, in his extraordinary visions, is led to the Garden of Eden, where he describes its wondrous beauty and mystery. He discovers a special tree called the Tree of Knowledge, which is both magnificent in appearance and deeply meaningful. On his journey, Enoch passes through many mystical locations in the Garden of Eden, where aromatic trees such as cinnamon, myrrh, and other fragrant trees were used in ancient religious ceremonies to symbolize purity and the presence of the divine. Enoch's detailed description of the Tree of Knowledge, a magnificent tree whose fruit yielded great knowledge, offers a fascinating insight into the myth of the Garden of Eden. His visions not only illuminate the supernatural beauty of the tree, but also emphasize the profound impact that eating the forbidden fruit would have on the fate of humanity. In his prophetic visions, Enoch was guided to the Garden of Eden and provided detailed descriptions of the Tree of Knowledge. According to Enoch, the forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve ate may have been grapes, as he described a tall tree with carob-like leaves and clusters of fruit that were both beautiful and fragrant. Insights from the Book of Enoch. The archangel Raphael confirmed that this was the Tree of Knowledge, from which Adam and Eve ate, causing their eyes to be opened to the knowledge of good and evil. This act led to their expulsion from the Garden of Eden. The forbidden fruit, as described by Enoch, bestowed great wisdom but also brought consequences for defying God's command. Why do many believe the forbidden fruit was an apple? The association between the apple and sin stems from the Latin words malum, apple, and malum, evil or sin, which are homonyms. During the Renaissance, European art and culture popularized the apple as the forbidden fruit, with iconic depictions like Michelangelo's painting in the Sistine Chapel. Grapes in the Bible. Grapes are frequently used as a symbol of fertility, prosperity, and God's blessings, such as in the story where Moses' spies brought back a massive cluster of grapes from the Promised Land, Numbers 13:23. In the New Testament, Jesus used the metaphor of the vine and grapes to illustrate the spiritual connection between himself and his disciples, John 15 verses 1-8. Grapes are also mentioned in the Book of Revelation. symbolizing judgment and divine wrath, Revelation 14 verses 18 to 20. Other theories. Some scholars propose that the forbidden fruit might symbolize sexual relations, representing the crossing of divine boundaries. Words or the power of speech, highlighting humanity's ability to alter reality and gain understanding. If you have your own theory about the tree of knowledge or the forbidden fruit, feel free to share it in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and explore more fascinating ideas in future videos.